Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get Enzo up against them. This bout is what a pleasure it is to be here in this. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nope, that hook won't score. Punch, counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go, it's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nobody home with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. to miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The jab not finding its target. Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
With that jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Tried to score with a jab. Jab doesn't score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. scores with the counter. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Beautiful counter punch. That bell could not have come sooner. Let's start the 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Do you believe this? And that hook misses. They exchange punches. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Catch and shoot. Punch, a receipt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs. And there's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. On display here is incredible. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in your guess.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Might go down here. Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue. been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt light. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Don't be...
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You're starting to
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's...
get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. And he wasn't ready for Granelli, got caught. Oh, and the Big Mac is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And down goes Slugger. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the...